Hey guys, how's it going? It's Johnny Drama here. Got a new game for you. It's a game of domination on Summit. It's one of my favorite maps. It's a pretty solid game, as you saw in the title. It's 45 and 2. I use the AUG with dual mags, and I use sleight of hand. I'm not sure what I used for the first perk and Marathon Pro. As kill streaks, I use the Chopper Gunner, the Dogs, and the Blackbird, like the classic high kill streak setup. And I did pretty good in this game. I wanted to upload it. For this particular commentary, I wanted to talk about the random gun combinations that I tend to use. Today I'll be covering the assault rifles. Starting off, we have the first one that's available to everyone. That is the M16. It's a 3-burst gun. I'd say it's not better than the G11. I picked the G11 over the M16, although considering the attachments you could put on the G11, there's like none for it. And moving on, the M16 I tend to use with the red dot sight because the iron sight is just, I really personally don't like it. Other than that, I don't care what else I have on this gun except for the red dot sight. Moving on, we have the Enfield. Now, about the Enfield, I don't even want to talk about it, but it's just there, and I know I have to. It's the gun that I just despise the most out of all of the assault rifles. It's really old looking. The only thing that's okay about it, I guess, it's the iron sight, because it's similar to the G11s, and I like the G11 one, the iron sight. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend never using this gun. I mean, it is like the first gun you actually unlock besides the M16, and you pretty much have to use it. But you can always use the MP5K and just get to the FAMAS and get the other weapons that are after the Enfield. So I definitely recommend not using this gun unless you actually have to. The next gun is the M14, and I actually do like this gun. It's surprisingly, it has very big damage. It's a 50 damage up close, so basically a 2-shot kill. I tend to use it with the grip because it gives, actually gives bigger stability than using it without anything. About the iron sight, I do prefer it over any other sights on this gun because it's a semi-auto weapon. Therefore, it just bounces way too much. If you're using a red dot sight, your view is just obscured and you can't really see. Not to mention the ACOG sight or the reflex sight. So I definitely recommend using the grip on this gun. Next up is the all-favorite FAMAS, which I'm using right now, as you can see. There's a couple of different combinations that you tend to use with this gun. Mostly, I'd recommend using the Ghost perk and the suppressor on this gun because it is just pretty much one of the best combinations you can use. If you do want to get a lot of kills in a game, regardless of what it is, maybe excluding capture the flag, I do recommend using the suppressor and the Ghost perk on this gun. Maybe Warlord with the dual mags, just to speed up your reloading, and you would definitely get at least a bunch of kills on this gun. I wouldn't recommend using any other sight besides the iron sights. Although I found the reflex sight very good, as you can see in my previous game that I had. The next weapon is the Galil. It's one of my favorites. I can't say it is my most favorite. I tend to use it with one and only one setup, that is sleight of hand, using dual mags on the gun and scavenger, because with that kind of combination you don't run out of ammo. You basically never run out of ammo in terms of actually having ammo and in terms of actually shooting, because with sleight of hand it's just so much better. And adding to that dual mags, like the first, third and fifth reload you basically never stop shooting with this gun. And the other combination is, I guess, the same as the FAMAS, using the Ghost perk, but I definitely go with FAMAS for that one. The next gun is the AUG, which is very good by my taste. Same as the Galil, I'd use it with Hardline instead of Scavenger, and definitely Sleight of Hand with dual mags. Same because that reload to fire ratio is just so fast and it's like irrelevant, and you can do some serious damage. I've gotten so much good games with that kind of combination. Other than that, same as the most other guns, the iron sights are the best on this gun. I haven't tried out any of the other sights, although I definitely recommend using the iron sight. The next gun is the FAL, which is a pretty good gun actually. It's one shot gun, same as the M14. Although I think it's better than the F14. It just handles better. The next gun is the AK-47. I really like this gun with an extended mags. It does pretty much a lot of damage, 40 damage up close. Other than that, the red dot sight works pretty good on it. Although I would stick definitely to the extended mags. If you want to get those quads, those triple kills, definitely use the extended mags on this gun. The next gun is the Commando, and I don't really like this gun that much. It's pretty much one of the last guns in the game, and I tend to use it the same with the iron sights, although red dot sight works good on this gun, but it's not my favorite weapon. Next is the G11, which is a 3-burst gun, same as the M16, and I think it's better than the M16 personally. And there's not a lot of attachments, so basically I'd advise using it with the iron sights as well. And that's pretty much game. It's supposed to wrap up. It's a 45-2. I get my dogs here and a chopper gunner, but somebody already does have a chopper gunner in the air, and can't call it in. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like it, subscribe, and I will see you later.